Yeah, so that's like probably the smartest thing to do is just to go log into your account directly, especially when it involves money. Especially when it involves money. If somebody's like saying your bank account was hacked or whatever, just go straight to your bank account and see if there are any notifications, because if there's a problem, they'll have notified you within the account. Like once you log in directly on the website, it'll say like suspicious activity, did you authorize? It'll say stuff like that. So I am among the streamers. Oh wow, you are one of the streamers that I watch. Of all the streamers that I watch, I must say you are one of them. Happy Monday, Judici. Hello. What was I going to tell you guys? Okay, so here's what the hacker did. It's relatively clever because, so I went into my account and I was like, my phone number is correct, my email is correct, nothing looks wrong except that my PayPal account is like a personal account. I thought I opened a business, but maybe I like accidentally opened a personal account. So I was like, huh? I don't see anything wrong. And I kept getting these emails that were like, thank you for connecting your Ko-Fi. You have successfully connected your Ko-Fi. And then it was like, you've increased your PayPal limit. I think there's like a fuzz or something on my face. They were like, you've successfully completed or like increased your PayPal limit to unlimited. Now you can now, what's it called? Transfer unlimited funds. And I was like, wait, what? I haven't done any of this stuff, and I'm looking at my account and nothing's going on, and I'm not getting any notifications that anything's wrong. Jackie, come on. No, come on. Go this way. Come eat your lunch. I know, come on. Oh, you want me to hold you? He started jumping while I picked him up, and it made me pick him up weird. So here's what they did. Oh, you watch all of them? Yay, Mouse Junkie, they're so good. So they hacked into my account, which again didn't have two-factor authentication because I hadn't set that up yet because it was new. I had no money in there except like less than $1. So, oh, I love you too. So they took my credentials, made a new account right away, changed my email on the real account, and put it all of their own information. So I was able to log in and see that there was an account, but it wasn't my account. It was the hacker created account. So I'm looking at it and everything looks fine. For the most part, if I had done anything like had money in there or anything like that, I would have seen changes, but because it was such a new account, I couldn't tell. So yeah, they like quickly created a new account so that if I tried to log in and check, it would show that I still had an account. So I called PayPal and I was like, what's going on with this situation? And they're like, oh, that's not your real account. They created an account. And so they're like, okay, we're going to investigate this. It's going to take 10 calendar days or up to 10 calendar days. Maybe it's not that tricky. I feel like it was kind of tricky because I was like, oh, how do I have an account that's like not hacked and it's looking suspicious? So I know it's really despicable that people do that. Hi, Cam. Hi, Ryan. Yo, my mom is cooking that. Nice. So am I. So every time I call them, I have to wait on hold for a while. It usually ends up being like a couple hour ordeal. This morning was only a little over an hour. But so I got an email saying like, reset your password, like your account's been unlocked, like you have access to it again. And I tried to go in and it said, please enter your six-digit code from your Authenticator app. And I've never set up an Authenticator app for that one. Or like set up a code from Authenticator app for PayPal. So I was like, I like researched it a bunch because I was like, what in the world is this? This is not something I've done. So I called them and they're like, oh, okay, if you didn't set that up, like we'll don't worry, no problem. We'll get that taken off. And so it took like, it was like a 30-minute call to just have them call the people that needed to just remove that and reset it so that I don't have to do that. And then she's like, okay, check now. And it's still under the like code necessary thing. So she's going to call me in a couple hours. She's like, maybe it'll take effect in a couple hours, because she's like, on my end, I see that it's taken off. And I'm like, I don't see that on my end. So, oh, wow, Rogue, that's crazy. I love when I get the failed login attempt emails. I'm like, my cards are past their expiration dates on the account. Good luck, buddy. Nice. Nappy, come on, you need to go entertain yourself. Come on. I'm going to set something up for him. Come here, sweet. Come here. Nappy. I'm gonna go put him in the sun and see if he'll be mellowed out by being in the sun. Or if I can just shake him. He likes that too. Look. I don't know why he likes that. It makes him like close his eyes. And then when I stop, he opens his eyes. Maybe because he can't keep his eyes open when I do it. There you go. Enjoy the sun. Do I send this to send you a person that will swap the mixer out with it? Oh.
Party Popper, thank you so much for these times with you in your kitchen. Growing heart, hugging face, confetti ball, great memories, confetti ball.
I love that it reads all of those. Kim, thank you for the tier 2 for 13 months.
Had some money. I got some from this random girl's PayPal today.
Yeah, well, you got less than $1, punk. Thank you, Benny, for the tier 3 for 78 months. Man, thank you. Reading out the emojis, I was like, Party Popper? Who said Party Popper in their message? Thank you, Scoop Girl. This was a gift from Lake Buena Vista visitors. They do t-shirts, that like Disney themed t-shirts in Florida. They have like a shop, and then they also do a Disney live stream. Look at my hair. I have to keep like switching it because otherwise it'll go flat on one end. So I have to keep like a little bit of switching so that the body of it stays at the top of it. Otherwise my hair looks really flat because my hair's kind of heavy because there's a lot of it. So anyway, my hair's going to look a little crazy today because I didn't have time to do it. So that's just going to be what it's going to be. But we're going to make lasagna today. Let me go ahead and message our sub who requested this. So yeah, that was my fun weekend dealing with that. I still don't know. In fact, let me look on here and just try to log in. I'll have this ready to go. I'm also going to be occasionally checking Disney reservations because they are so booked up. It's been, I have tomorrow booked, but I don't have the next 2 Tuesdays, which is kind of crazy. Thanks, Ryan. Hi, Arch. It was nice seeing you on my Twitter the other day. What is this? Yeah, it still says I have to enter a code. It's been over an hour. She's like, it should take 1 to 2 hours. But I don't know. Oh, so the problem I'm having is I've actually had people DMing me on Instagram saying like, oh, Tuesday's open. But when I actually go to hit like book, oh, I guess I forgot you have my login information. The only way to know for sure is to go into like book my reservation. That's the only accurate one. Cause like I'll see if you go on the app and hit like availability calendar for Dreamkey, it shows more availability than is actually there, which is frustrating. I don't know if it just like takes longer to update, but it's like 3 days are available. And then I go and actually go to book and there's 0. And then I refresh it and it still shows like 3 days. But sure, if you are comfortable with that, that would be lovely. I'm looking for the 31st and the 7th, I think. Tuesday the 31st and Tuesday the 7th. So let me get rid of, before I get started, I need to get rid, I have all of them booked because I booked ones like next to Tuesdays just in case. Did you finish your Kringle? Almost. Oh my goodness. I had like 2 big slices of it for lunch yesterday. And that was too much. It was like really rich, but it was really good. I'm still eating. I'm still working on it. Hey, General. I was confused by your Instagram post for a bit. How could there be available reservations but not available for the Dream Key? Right. That's exactly the point. That's exactly why it's upsetting, because they're still selling tickets, but the Dream Key that has no blockout dates is blocked out, but they're still selling tickets. So they've got all the people who've already paid for annual passes. They've got all their money, and now they're going to take more money. And that's like frustrating to see that we're locked out and there's still openings. So I'm guessing that they have like, I mean, maybe that's how it works. Maybe I just don't understand how the reservation system works, but it feels crummy. It feels gross to me. So, any preference on park? I don't know. Either one, whatever is open, I'll grab. I'll take. Yeah. I try not to complain about it too much because it's just, I don't want to like be negative and like have that vibe, but it's getting harder and harder to book. I actually have the next couple of weeks worth of Fridays booked, like the 3rd and the 10th, because I thought those would go first, and now the Tuesdays are all gone. So I'm like, okay, I'm at the limit, so I'm gonna get rid of some. Does it look like a scam or administrative oversight? No, they're like being sued by key holders, like annual pass holders, because of this. They're in a lawsuit right now because of this, because they're saying there are no blockout dates, but the like no blockout date people are blocked out and they're still selling tickets. So they're literally in a lawsuit. Disney is in one, and they tried to get it dismissed, and I think I'm forgetting, but it got denied. Like it didn't get dismissed. So okay. Yeah, Callie, I've done that twice so far. I think I just spit. I've done that twice where I've been like, oh shoot, I forgot to cancel my reservation. I had to go in and then leave because otherwise you get a penalty if you get 3 within a 90-day period, which is actually kind of a broad period of time to make only 3 mistakes of forgetting. But I'm really, really like careful about how I book it and make sure like I have a lot of reminders for when I have a reservation coming up so that I don't forget or miss it. But yeah, I've gotten 1 penalty so far. That was a couple weeks ago. I haven't gotten like an actual penalty, but if you miss 3 reservations in a 90-day period, you're locked for 30 days. You can't make any new reservations. You can keep the ones you've already made, but they lock you. I don't think it's like financial penalties. It's just booking penalties. So, okay, let me look at my reservations that I have right now. And then we're gonna make lasagna. It's Heavenly Waves. It does make sense so that people don't just like hold on to a ton of bookings, but it also feels a little bit harsh. Maybe they have to do it that way. I honestly don't mind that as much as the fact that like no blockout dates aren't actually no blockout dates. Like they're still selling tickets. So, okay, let's see. I have this one. Okay, I need that one. I need that one. I have tomorrow and I have Saturday because Fantasmic's opening. 33rd. Okay, I'm gonna keep the 3rd.
Confetti Ball, growing heart. Confetti Ball. This season has been the absolute best. I am so blessed to know you. We put in so much hard work and it paid off so well. It's been life-changing to know you. Best soccer team ever. Lainey.
Wait, what's the Lainey? What? This season has been the absolute best. I am so blessed. Wait, what? What? Was that meant for me? I don't get it. I mean, I get the confetti ball. I get the, like, that stuff, but I don't get it. You should spend the night in a quiet corner of the park. I know. That's all I gotta do. I have the Monday before. Hold on, I'm gonna try to... That's the point? Oh. Thank you for the... Thank you. I don't get it. Does somebody else get it? I like how Faith is laughing. Are you laughing because it doesn't make sense? Yikers. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. So I have that. I have that. 8, 10. I have so many like random days that don't actually. Okay. Shoot. So I have Monday the 30th booked and I have Wednesday the 8th, but I really would like Tuesday the 31st and Tuesday the 7th. So I'm like afraid to get rid of those. But maybe, I don't know. Nothing's been available for the week of like 6 through 10 for like a while. So I imagine that I need to like, I'll get rid of the Monday, the 30th. I'll get rid of that one. This is so nerve-wracking because you like let go of something, you may never get it back. But who knows? Okay, I'm getting rid of one, so we should be able to go in. I'm just going to double check that it's working. Okay, yeah. Now I see Wednesday the 1st available. I need the 31st and the 7th. Why is this so difficult? I'm frustrated. Yeah. Okay, so I think the first, actually, if either one of those come available, the 31st or the 7th, I will want to grab them. And then if you happen to get one, I will be amazed. Not because it's you, but because I haven't been able to see it anywhere. But I'll take the other one off. And then just so we have like the insurance of having at least one that week. You taking off? No, I don't know. I don't think we have any plans. Oh, I see, Chai. This is great having to explain the joke. Doesn't it ruin it? Doesn't it ruin it for you? Mouse junkie. You guys are making me sound like a ditz. And like, I know that there's some things that go over my head, but I think you guys like are purposely trying to be confusing. I can hear the jokes already. I can hear them. You don't have to say them. I already know what you're going to say. I know you know what I meant. You always say you don't, but you always do. Yeah, that's our thing. You say I don't, but I do, but I actually don't. First got him. Kim. Look at Kim using the lingo. Got him. That's one of my favorite things. Chai, thank you again for the $40.03 tip that makes no sense. What I do appreciate is it's supporting the stream. I don't appreciate that I don't understand it. It's not even a meme. No, I know. I'm not saying it is. I just like it. I'm just saying it's one of my favorites. I feel like I have more stuff to tell you guys. What is going on? It's drying pretty well. Gotta put it this way now. Okay. My mom would be like, don't do that in the kitchen. Okay. I'm gonna let it sit this way a little bit. It's not you. When I joke about something that was stated several minutes earlier, I need to explain. Oh, I see. Graduating you to green.
Come here, you stupid llama.
I had to buy more bits just now to do this. Try a metal fountain pen? Okay. Or I could just do the balloon trick really hard and then like it does the same thing. So hold on, I forgot that I had emails from PayPal that I was supposed to follow. I don't get it. It's like, you have new messages. Log into your PayPal to view your messages. And I'm like, I can't. It requires a 6-digit security code I never created. So I'm probably going to get a call within the next hour from PayPal. I hope. If they don't call me back, I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated already that it's taken this long. She's like, I see that they've removed the code from being necessary. And I'm like, that's cool, but I still see it. So I don't know what to do. And the longer it stays on there, the more like nervous I get that it's just not going to get resolved, at least not soon. And it's taken so many hours of my weekend already. I'm just frustrated. Okay, Chai. I'm just frustrated with reservations. I'm frustrated with PayPal. I just need a break. Let's make some lasagna. So in a Dutch oven, cook sausage, ground beef, onion, and garlic over medium heat until well browned. Stir in crushed tomatoes, tomato paste, tomato sauce, water. Season with sugar, fennel, blah, 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 blah. 1.5 hours. Okay, let me get that started and then we'll just talk while it's simmering. Wait, you changed your color? No. Oh, is it darker? I'm trying to see if it... No, it looks the same. Wait, is it darker? Hey, Hawk. What is break? I'm engineer. Breaks not allowed. How many hours do you work a week, Bunny? You say that like Downton Disney. I almost read it that way. Downton Disney isn't what I look forward to the whole year. Okay. I can't recognize you guys if you change your colors, so you better not. I'm already mad. I'm gonna be more mad. Why didn't it change? They got you. I got a new water bottle because my other one, I don't know where it went. I have two, so I got 2 new ones, but this is like a new color. I don't know if you guys can tell. My other one was like pink and yellow, or I can't remember, or orange and blue. I had 2. I lost it. Yeah, I don't know how I lost it. I think I may have left it at Amanda's or something in her car. But she doesn't know where it is. Alert the media. You guys, this is a big deal. Stop acting like it's not. Okay. Let's go to our close-up chopping cam. There we go. Oh. Ta-da! Hey Safeguard, I've also changed my color to confuse you. It was different last year. How dare you? Stop. World's best lasagna? Oh, wait, I forgot. I need to message Heavenly Wave to let them know we are doing their recipe today. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Oh man, I love Downton Abbey. I've seen it 2 or 3 times. Did you get more videos? I got your video. I've got a couple more videos. I think I have about 10 entries. And what I'm tentatively planning to do is do the viewing stream on a Tuesday, maybe next Tuesday. We'll figure it out. but it will be after a regular Disney stream. It'll just be like the same day, like my streaming day. Okay, let me grab. But I haven't finalized that, so I still need to think that through. Onion and garlic. Is there anything else I need? No. Okay. Oh, the sausage and the beef. So I've got sweet Italian sausage and I've got ground beef. She's right on the edge of changing your color triggers her. To be fair, that's always kind of like been a thing for me, because think about it. It's like if you change your hair color, or you like had long hair and you cut your hair really short or something, because all I have to go on for a lot of you guys is your username to recognize you. So if you think about it that way, it ends up being like a more important detail. Suddenly had bangs. Oh, right. Well, yeah. So it looks different. Or lack of hair. Yeah. All of a sudden, you just don't have any hair. I'm going to be like, whoa, hold on. But I think it's most like changing your hair color. Like, you can get used to it, but at first it's going to be like, wait, hello? That's not the same person. Suave. Oh, Miyaki, what's that? Is that the trash guy? It's okay. He really doesn't like when the trash guy comes. It's too loud. Scares him. Let's all change our name colors right now and have some... No, I am not in the mood, Santatious. You won't like me when I'm angry. My hard-earned trash that I put out there? Yeah. I told him he could take that. He's allowed that. Watch something at night. Don't worry, it's pretty dull. Didn't even get scared. He's just looking really intently, like, at the window right now. So, okay. We need to mince this? What are we doing with this? Minced. Oh, it's only a half a cup minced onion. So I don't need that. Hey Jayhawk, how's your Monday going? No, stop! I don't like that. No, I don't like that. I'm not looking at, I can't look at you. Apsica? Hello? Welcome. We're making world's best lasagna right now. Lasagna, as some call it. This is kind of green. I'm gonna do a little bit more than half a cup because I want to. I changed my name color once and a bunch of people got confused. They didn't recognize their bot anymore. See? No, but stop! What in the world? Seriously, it's really confusing because I start to associate certain people's messages with like the name color, and so it's making my brain go like, ugh. I'm just gonna stop looking at the chat. Good so far, how about you? Good so far-ish. My PayPal account got hacked over the weekend. Fortunately, it was a new one that I didn't have any funds in, so it wasn't, I didn't lose anything, but it's been like such a pain to try to get back into. Like, oh my goodness, you guys. So they did, my hair, I'll go that way. No, that's even taller. What in the world? So to verify my identity, I'm not even sure. I guess it's probably not that hard to find like information once they have some of your like personal info. But they were asking me questions, so they'd be like, okay, we have 4 verification questions for you. Of the following 5 addresses, which one have you been associated with in your life? And so they said like one address that was like my parents' address, and so I was like, okay, that one. But if you don't know the person, like that stuff's not on my PayPal account. They would not have gotten that from my PayPal account. So I kind of liked the way that they verified it. And then they were like, okay, so of these addresses, what have you been associated with? And the last answer is like none of the above. So some of them were all of them were inaccurate. And so they asked me like 4 questions like that, and that was really kind of cool. Please show me how to cook yummy food. I got you. We're just mincing the onions. And I'm complaining about my PayPal getting hacked also on the side. That's just like a little side dish. Okay, this is getting messy. It was going all smoothly and then... yeah, whatever. I just realized something. Okay, I'll go back. Once you go purple, you never go... wow, okay. No, that's not the right color still. Okay, we have the onions. Now we're gonna, let's see. I'm just gonna toss this into the Dutch oven and get ready to show you guys. I'm gonna grab the camera. Let's see. Whoa, I did that pretty well, I must say. That's not bragging. How many people? I'm just making like a lasagna, just like a regular sized lasagna. This could probably feed probably at least 8 people, I would think. Or a couple of people with some nights of leftovers. You can also, I think you can freeze a lasagna pretty effectively. Okay, onion. No, that's not what you were red before. You know what you were. Lasagna has to have 12 people in the portion on the recipe, but it's eaten by 4 people. Does it say 12 servings? Okay, back to our cutting board. I did the onion, now let's do the garlic. 2 cloves. I love when it says like 1 clove. It's like, really? That's all you think I'm gonna do? How about 30 cloves? How about 80 cloves? What now? Recipe. Oh, Scoop Girl, that's not good. There. Just getting them into smaller pieces so they're easier to mince in a second. Just the big chunks smaller. Top and try to get the big pieces even a little bit smaller, and then it just gets easier as you go. Oh, now the onion's making me cry. That's weird. I think it's the onion. I don't think it's the garlic. Okay, there we go. You were not blue. You were red. Somebody has to vouch for me. At least on my end it was red. Did you, like, honestly see blue? Because I've only ever seen red. I'm not gonna argue with me. I'm not gonna argue with me. Put garlic in after browning onions. They'll burn because they cook faster. So this recipe actually calls for putting it in with the, which is normal. You would normally saute the onions first, and I might do that, but it doesn't call for it. It calls for just putting the onions and all the meat and the garlic, everything in together until well browned. So I don't know. I'm gonna try following it. Usually garlic is added later, but because it's saying we can add it now, I'm just gonna try it and see how it goes. What a noob. I know, Scoop Girl. It definitely like gave me pause to like be concerned and like make sure all of my other accounts are secure. Because once you've been hacked, it's like pretty violating. Cajun style garlic. What I think is going to happen, and because I've done this before, I put garlic in like at the same time, and if it's mixed with a bunch of other stuff, it tends not to burn as easily. So I'm not super worried about it. But we will find out. It is true that normally in recipes you put the garlic in like the very last, like right before or right after, just enough to like get it fragrant. If you put it in too early, it definitely can burn. There was a Downton Abbey marathon on E! This weekend. I've watched it. Really? I love that show. When is the movie coming out? I'm trying to remember. Big mix, yeah. Okay, garlic and onion are in there. I'm going to add in the meats. And then once they're browned, then we stir in the crushed tomatoes, tomato paste, tomato sauce, water. Season with sugar, basil, fennel seed, Italian seasoning, teaspoon of salt, pepper. Okay. How much ground beef are we doing? Okay, so we're doing a pound. Ooh, this is something I have to figure out. I've never done this before. But they didn't have ground sweet Italian sausage. They only had it like this. So would you just like mince it up? I've never done it from like the actual like sausage format. This is a pound. I think it's a little bit more than a pound. You can cut the casing open and just like push it out. I was wondering that. Okay, I'm gonna try that. I'm like kind of freaked out by it. Yes, cut them. Okay. Okay. I'm surprised the casing is like holding pretty well. Okay, that's working. I just never had to do it this way. It's like a push pop. Or like, what am I thinking of? I don't know what I'm thinking of. You're so weird. Squish. Can you cut the casing in half? Oh, that's a good idea. Let me try that. I was just cutting the end off, but that seems like a pretty smart idea. Hey, you might be a genius. That's so much easier. so gross. I don't like working with raw meats. Should have put gloves on. Okay. Come on. Here we go. Also, just like, I tried to make sausage once, and it was just such a gross, it was just so gross. I was like, never again. I wanted to try it, and I'm like, never need to do that again. It was really difficult. Meat peach pop, push pop. You got it. Nailed it. Now I gotta add in the ground beef. Well, isn't there a phrase like, you don't want to see how the sausage is made, or what's the thing? There's some sort of phrase about it. Okay. I think so, Chai. It's like making sausage. Oh wait, it is. Yeah. Like, you don't want to see how the sausage is made or something. Yeah, because it's like gross. Ew. Do you remember, did you guys ever see Sweeney Todd with Johnny Depp? And like the intro scene, which is like really beautifully done, but it's disgustingly done. And it's like supposed to be disgusting. But it's showing like the meat grinder and like the meat coming through the meat grinder and stuff. But you know that the actual story is about somebody who like doesn't use just regular meat. So I heard someone call a corn dog a meat Twinkie. Ew! 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 I really don't like that. Wow, spoiler. Doesn't everybody know that that's the story of Sweeney Todd? FYI, I didn't do my hair today, so don't tell me I didn't do my hair. I know I didn't do my hair today. It's drying on its own, though. But it's, like, way more intense on this side. I can, like, fix it, but there. Somebody who doesn't wash their hands when handling food, it's horrifying. Yeah. Hamilton? I've only seen it once, so I'm not sure. 20-year-old movies? Is it 20 years old? I really like it, but then I watch it and then I'm like, oh, I really don't like this movie. But then I keep coming back to it because I feel like it's really well done, but it's like really upsetting and really gory, but it's like done in a, almost like, it's dark, but it's almost lighthearted at the same time. Okay. Now I know why I've never wanted to watch Sweeney Todd. Oh. I think you should see it. It's like really beautifully done. It's just like, I don't know how to explain it. Does anyone share the same opinion about it? Like you think it's like beautiful, but you're like, it's like, ugh. Is it gory? Well, okay. Yes. I'm going to tell you. So it's like it's a musical about the demon barber of Fleet Street. He's not an actual demon. He's just like, he teams up with, this woman who makes meat pies out of like anything. Like, you don't know what's in there. They're like gross meat pies. And they kind of like team up together. He's getting revenge on all these people who've ruined his life, and she's, all these spoilers. No, you could have seen it a long time ago. And she's like helping him dispose of the bodies by putting that into meat pies. So yeah, it's disgusting. And the like, so he has people, he's a barber, and so people come into his like barber chair and he's got like these sharp razors. Yeah. And there's this like really, really, I think it's even a pretty song. Let me see if I can find it. um, what is the song where so there's like this song that's like really contrasted with what's going on and the actual music. Because I think it's like a pretty song, but he's like slicing people's throats and then like dumping their bodies down this hatch to the like meat grinder. It's like it's really yeah. So that's why I keep coming back to it, because the music, I like the music, and it's really like the cinematic the cinematics are really well done. But yeah, it's like, can it really be a spoiler when the character first appeared in 1847? I think his statute of limitations has long run out. See? Thank you, Orbital. Thank you. These are my friends. Oh, thank you, Kelsey. Yes, these are my friends. He's talking about the razors. These are my friends. I want to play it because I wonder if it's on Spotify. The actual Johnny Depp version. These are my friends. Or is it my friends? Hold on. Yeah, it's called My Friends. Okay. Here we go. This is the song. I'll turn it up a little bit. Maybe it's not that pretty. I feel like there was a... Okay. So this is the scene where he's like starting to welcome people into his barbershop, and just it gets faster. Yeah. So he's like first singing to his like barbershop razors, but then he just like, and he's like shaving the people, and all of a sudden he's just like and it's like, it's really intense. But yeah, you have to just listen. I'm gonna listen to it. Can you hear it okay? I'll turn it up more. Let me turn it up more. I'm gonna mute myself. I feel like there's one swear in this song, maybe. I'm just warning you. I'm not sure. I just want to explain one thing, because I forgot this about this song. So he's singing to his razor blades, and he's saying they're warm in my hand. Like, he's so focused on his revenge on the people who've ruined his life. Helena Bonham Carter's character is like in love with him, and so she's singing with him. He's singing to like his revenge, basically, like his weapons, and she's singing like her love to him. And so they're sometimes saying the same lyrics, but like about different things. I'm gonna scoot it back a little bit because I want you to notice, because it's really, I really like it. See, this is why I keep coming back to the movie, because I like how they do the music and the filming. Okay. Okay, that's it. Let's see. Let me look at quickly switch this over. Where does it show the most? Oh, here we go. Got it. Now let's go back to this. That's like super dark, and now I'm back to like Waylon Jennings. Hey, Jenny. Speaking of Jenny's, as we look at ground meat, oh my goodness, I didn't even think about that. Safeguard. Hey, my dog used to always chase people on a bike. It got so bad I had to take his in the world. Okay. So yes, if you ever considered watching that movie, it's really well done, and that's why I keep coming back to it. But like, that scene is a little bit much for me, and just the whole concept. He's completely obsessed with like revenge. She's obsessed with him, and he's like not even really. Yeah, yeah. I don't think I spoiled anything because it's been out for a while, and like Orbital said, "Where's Meowky?" Okay, no, stop it. I'm gonna get it off this camera. It's freaking me out. Oh, the Batman? Okay, Ryan and I kept being like, okay, this is like emo Batman. Like, he looked like emo Batman. Did anyone else get that feeling? I thought that was interesting. I just don't know. I don't know. I really liked the, I was okay with the Heath Ledger and like Christian Bale versions. You're emo Batman, man. First try. I like Lego Batman also. Happy Monday, HBS. Hey lads, hope you're well. Quick hello back to you. I'm doing well. Just making some world's best lasagna over here for dinner tonight. Make sure all the pieces are broken up because the sausage is like pretty condensed and like squished together, so I'm just trying to make sure I don't have like gigantic chunks. I want them in like little ground pieces. I couldn't find the sweet Italian sausage outside of the sausage links or sausage casings, I mean. It's hurting my arm. Easier once it's cooked a bit on one side, actually, I'm finding. Oh, also, Alan Rickman plays the, I forget what his character, isn't he like the judge or something? I don't know. He plays the bad guy in it, or like the not good guy. And oh my goodness, the ending. Ugh. It's just all really upsetting. Everything about that movie, except how pretty it is upsetting. Pretty ugly. Lego Batman and OG Batman. Oh, I don't know if I've actually seen Michael Keaton as Batman. I haven't seen all the Batmans. I grew up more on like Superman, Christopher Reeves. Okay, I'm going to show you how it's looking. It's getting almost totally browned. He plays the judge, yeah. Has Todd's daughter as his ward and intends to marry her. Yeah. Ugh. Did I say judge? I can't remember if I said that. But if I did, I guess I guessed right. I was like, the mayor? He's some sort of like highly regarded public figure. I haven't seen that movie in years. I almost want to play you some more of their songs, like the Joanna song is so pretty. Has anyone seen Sweeney Todd, the Johnny Depp? I don't know if there's another version, but the Johnny Depp version, and like really liked it? I'm curious. I feel like it seems like most people haven't seen it. I know Kelsey's talking about it. Also, man, this movie brings back memories. We were obsessed with it when it first came out in like 2006, 2007. Yeah. I feel like that's probably, I think I saw it when it was first coming out. But yeah, I guess I didn't realize it's been that long. Man. That seems pretty good. Now that it's browned, I'm gonna turn the heat off for a second just so I can get these ingredients in. I haven't seen it. Shall I add it to the list? Unless you think it's gonna gross you out. I think it's worth having seen it. Oh wow. Let's see. I'm gonna bring this white balance up to here. Oh, not there. More like there. That's better. That looks more like what it looks like to me. Nothing scary and still good. Make a batch of sloppy joes and meet at the beach. That's super random. Sometimes it says drain. This one doesn't say to drain, so I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna add in tomato sauce and stuff. They do? I've never had sloppy joes on the beach. I'm a sucker for a good serial killer movie, and I love musicals, so Sweeney Todd. Yeah, I think I'm kind of in the same camp there, Kelsey. Okay, we need a can opener. Okay, we need a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. Got that. All right. Got your crushed tomatoes right here, friend. That idea is already popular. Wow. Benny, I recommend it, but set yourself up for the set yourself up for it not to be a feel-good movie. I feel like those are all my favorite movies. Like they're really, it's not the ending you think. It will be if you don't already know the story. Well, I guess I saw something in him that was like me. I'm only watching if you watch another one of my favorites. Wait, have you not seen it either? This is not something that I would watch on like a sub movie night, by the way. If you guys want to watch it on your own. I'm not really endorsing it. I'm telling you guys, like, I can't. It's a little hard for me to stomach it. But it's so pretty. It's like disgustingly pretty. I don't know how they do it. But that's what it is. Okay, we're back over here. We've got some tomato sauce. Let's watch it all together. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, whoops. I don't know how this, like, flung everywhere. Tomato sauce everywhere. Cool. What I'm worried about sloppy joes on the beach is, like, keeping safe, like, food safe temps and for something like that. But I'm sure there's a way. Just keep it in, like, a pot, put it over the fire, heat it up. Yeah, you could do that, I guess. It just sounds, like, messy. sloppy grits. If you don't like Silence of the Lambs, I'm only speaking in riddles from now on. I actually really like Silence of the Lambs, but that one is also a little bit hard to stomach. That was probably my first, like, scary movie. And it's very, like, slow and scary. It's not, like... I would call that horror. That's horror, right? But it's not like graphic horror. Like... where you see a monster jump out, like there's tons of like really scary images. It's more like a slow burn. My favorite part was when Dwight cut the face off the dummy and wore it. Yeah. Slow burn, yeah. Yeah, I'm not a gore fan either. That's not what draws me to scary movies. It's like I honestly prefer thrillers over horror, but sometimes because horror tends to be more graphic and gory, and that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like psychological thriller. That's what I like. Psych horror? I would say even like psychological thriller, because horror tends to be more about like things I don't want to watch. Like if it's about demons, I don't want to see that. If it's about like I don't do well with that. Meowky! What's the smallest lasagna you can make? I'm not sure. We could try. Cold spaghetti sandwich? Spaghetti tacos. Meow, what? What are you crying about? Where are you? You downstairs? No, come here. Come on. I might have to go hide some treats for him because sometimes when he's like restless, I have to give him something to do with his brain. Demon Barber, okay. But when it's like, okay, here's a really good example of one that I want to like, but there's too much gore. Saw. Saw 1 was actually really interestingly done, but that one is graphic. But it's a psychological thriller that's graphic. So I would cut the graphic part out. But that's part of like what makes it so intense too. So like, you saw that movie? I didn't. I saw it actually on a Halloween. It was like in the background, kind of. We were kind of watching it, but I didn't really watch thoroughly. I kind of had to like tune out a little bit. But the concept was really interesting, I thought. Thanks, Boogaloo. That same. That's also not one that I'm endorsing. I'm not endorsing any of these because I don't like. A lot of these I don't like. They're just, I like the concept of them, but I have never seen Paranormal Activity. That's like, I can't watch that. Yeah, and the more you go into the Saw movies, like the gorier it gets. They're like trying to be, it's like Walking Dead. They kept trying to come up with like extra creative ways for people to die by zombie or by like people, and it just kept getting like more, like they kept having to top themselves, and I feel like that's what Saw is like. 7. Wait, oh no, I'm thinking of what's the number 21, or the one with Jim Carrey where he actually, it's like an actual thriller. That one's pretty good. Is it 21? 39? I can't remember. You ever watched Paranormal Activity? Movie night. No. Ugh. No, I don't want to see that. See, those are the nightmares that I have. I have nightmares like that. I don't need it. I don't need to like feed that, because sometimes I have nightmares like that and they're really not okay. So 26. 26? 29. I don't remember. Meow. Are you eating your lunch? Good boy. Oh wait, do we need all of this? 6 ounces of canned, no, tomato paste. Oh wait, oh I got 2. Oh, I thought I didn't get enough. 23. Thank you. What did I say? I said 21. It sounds kind of like a dumb concept, but he keeps seeing that number I actually kind of forget the concept. I barely remember. It's like you keep seeing the number means something. There's something bad. I don't remember. It's like a thriller. I haven't seen Seven. I think my brother saw Seven. That's about the 7 deadly sins. I think he saw that like in college, and he told me it was disturbing. But we also grew up without watching anything like anything graphic or anything that was like not super safe to watch. So it may have not. I don't know. Over the top gore is easier to deal with. Milk. He's just really anxious or something right now. A man, Jim Carrey, discovery of an obscure book about the number 23 leads him on a descent into darkness. As he becomes more obsessed with its contents, he becomes more convinced that it is in fact based on his life. To his horror, he discovers grave consequences in store for the book's main character. Haunting of Hill House. Okay, so I don't ever watch stuff like that, but I think it's because... No, yeah, that one was pretty scary. It was just also like jump scary. But I also watched it on a tiny, tiny screen with like the volume pretty much all the way down with the subtitles on. So Brightful Fur, he bleaches himself in the sun. He lays in the sun all day. Are you gonna calm down? What's going on with you? You brat. He needed a little attention. The movie wasn't scary at all. Watches in Braille with no headphones on. Okay, that's like kind of accurate. It was fine. Eat your lunch. Eat your lunch. Here, I've got an idea. Come here. Come here. Come eat your lunch. Go eat your lunch. I put it over there for you. Go. There you go. You want that? He wants some lasagna. Oh, I forgot Garfield likes lasagna. There. Oh, the 18-minute take? Having watched a scary movie with Christina, confirm I knew when every scare was coming, as she would put her knees under her chin, put her fingers in her eyes, and just squint at the stream. I just go like this, and I'm like looking through like a tiny bit, because I want to like know what's going on. But I'll go like, well, I'll either plug my ears or cover my eyes. I usually plug my ears. In her ears. Oh yeah, I was gonna say in her eyes. I'm just gonna like put Benny on blast for a second here. The other day he messaged me and he said a swear in my DMs, and I was like, excuse me? So which is not like him, at least not talking to me. So he's like really conscious of, like he's really careful with it. DMs are private, not anymore. So he meant to type it's worth a shot. But shot autocorrected to a swear, and he didn't realize it. And I was like, whoa. Because it changed the context so much of the statement that he had just said to like something really extreme. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, I know he's probably embarrassed now. Well, maybe he's not embarrassed, but Benny, you're not embarrassed, are you? That are covered between client confidentiality. Oh, sorry. He's like, I'm never helping you again. Well, I was asking for his opinion on something, and that's what his answer was. My defense, I was at a stag do. By the way, a stag do is a bachelor party. 18 hours? Okay. Oh, this is tomato paste. Sorry. I have tomato sauce, I have tomato paste, and crushed peeled tomatoes. And this is going super well. I did not know the term stag do before having Benny as a friend. And every time he says it, I have to be like, oh, bachelor party. Okay. I think is that just an English thing? Or a UK thing, yeah. Hen party, yeah. Interesting. Okay. Meowk. No. Do you want to go in the garage? He likes going in the garage. Meowk, do you want to go in the garage? I think he just wants attention. Meowky. Do you want to come sit in the kitchen with me? Oh, for the couple, I see. Oh, how funny. Shaving heads? What? Yikes. That sounds a little extreme. I feel like that would ruin like the hairstyle if you wanted to have any hair for your wedding. Either of them. I guess maybe it's not the women shaving their heads. Maybe it's just the men. I don't know. Yucky, come here. Come here. There. Okay. Maybe that'll keep him interested for a little bit. Alright, let me turn the heat back on over here. Got that. I'm just going to start stirring that, and then I'll add all the seasonings in, and then we let it simmer for a while. So again, we're making lasagna. It's called World's Best Lasagna. And you want to simmer the sauce for a while so it gets nice and rich flavored. I need to take a look at the time once I actually get everything started to make sure we have enough time to do all of it, because I might cut the simmering time down a bit so that we can get everything done. Tomato paste is warming, so while it's warming, I'm just spreading it around. What a guy. If Steen gets upset at what I just said, she needs to be remembered. She wanted my name to be red even though it was blue. It's not. No. He wants to read the chat. Aw, Meowk. Here. Let me see. Oh wait, that's stuck. Oops. My parents were here and my dad did a little bit of like cord organization for me. And I think he made that cord too tight, so I can't actually pull it over and do a Meowky cam right now unless I release the cord. He didn't realize. Yuck. Okay, I'm gonna put that on medium because whenever tomato sauce starts bubbling, it's like really painful if it hits you. So we need a half cup of water. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi. Water time? My dad is, I know. He's always trying to be useful. Oh, oh, oh. I hit the thing. That was not very graceful. I'm not offering treats. I'm offering the treat of my presence. Pies in the face? Oh, I totally do that. I don't think I shave my face. Shave my head though. Okay. Water. There. 2 tablespoons of sugar to cut the acidity of the tomato sauce. One and 2. What next? Dried basil leaves. Teaspoons. I have it on medium. Am I covering? I can't remember if I'm covering this or not. I gotta look. So there's 1 teaspoon of dried basil leaves plus a half teaspoon. It's like, yeah, it's just being sucked in. Try out just all the notifications of your bit alerts. I just looked at them in succession. Next is Italian seasoning. I can't remember if I have that over here or in the other room. Let me check the other room. Good boy. Teaspoon. Doing this with my left hand, which is not quite my best idea. Because of that. Okay. Whoa, okay. I'm going to stir that a little because it's getting a little bit iffy. Let some of that steam out. Okay. Now let's add the rest of the stuff. 1.5 teaspoons of salt. It says divided or to taste. It says 1 teaspoon of salt. So we'll do that. Salt, pepper, and then, okay, it says to add the parsley in right now. I'll stir this and then I'll add the parsley and then we'll let it simmer for a bit. Is it stirring? Covered, okay, stirring covered. Simmering covered, sorry. So we'll get that all blended and mixed together. It doesn't say what temp to put it on. I feel like medium is going to be splattering all over the place. I'm going to cover it for now. Mostly cover it. Okay. Hope garlic bread is on your menu. I actually totally forgot garlic bread. But I can make it. I have these, well, I have English muffins and I also have like deli rolls that I can spread with butter and garlic salt. And I have garlic actually. If the basil floats, the lasagna is a witch. Muffins, because you're English. It's getting angry. Hang on. I got this fun pink stuff. It's called Baby Lips Crystal. It's not as pink as it looks, but it's kind of fun. It's like glittery. Makes me feel like a kid. Or like a junior higher again. I'll add the parsley in, and that's going to simmer for a bit. name isn't Crystal? That is correct, sir. Very small rocks. I can time you out for free, but banning takes money. Oh, Faith. Cashing in. I accept these terms. Oh my goodness. This is a very wet bunch of parsley. I'm gonna try to dry it a bit. Look how pretty though. Just trying to have it not be like soaking. Looks like broccoli. House Chunky? Oh, you're gonna pay him to ban chai? Good boy, Meowky, good boy. He's settled down. He's been so antsy the last couple days. You think it's the only way to escape, but actually you can't. It's not cilantro, thank goodness. Okay. Tomato sauce is making me nervous. I need to redo my my nails because this is like 2 weeks. I figured out how to make them really strong, but they're on their last leg, and this one's about to like pop off. This one already did, but this one I can feel it like getting ready. I'm hoping it'll last for the rest of the stream, and then I'll redo them before tomorrow. I was like, I can get one more day. Cilantro is disgusting. No, cilantro, I just don't like the taste. I have that like gene that some people have where cilantro doesn't taste like lemony or herby, whatever it's supposed to taste like. It tastes like soap to people like me, unfortunately. But this is parsley. This is not cilantro. Lame cilantro. For the rest of the stream, it's gonna pop off while you're cutting, and everyone will see. How embarrassing. Okay. I offered 100 if she would talk to a character. She wouldn't do it because that makes me nervous. I don't want to like not follow through. So I just, yeah, it's best. I'm just being realistic. Cilantro and coriander. I don't actually know because I don't think we really call it coriander. I think isn't that the English term for, or like, I don't think we use that term. I've seen ground coriander, and I can use that in recipes. But I thought that coriander was like I don't know. I'm not sure. Now I'm like questioning myself. If anyone wants to jump in and save me here. Tablespoon. Looks like a monster. 2 tablespoons. Parsley. Fresh parsley. I feel like I could put more than that in there, but okay. I'm gonna put some more in there. That's all the stuff that I chopped. I chopped a little too much. This is parsley. Oh, I see what you're saying. Leaves are cilantro. You love eating? What in the world, Safeguard? You're so weird. Come on. All the way down. Believe me, I wish I liked cilantro. It looks really good on like tacos and stuff. Oh boy. Okay, that's gonna simmer on medium, covered for a bit. Whew. Hey, I might have to turn it down a little bit. It's gonna be like splattering all over the place. Oh, nice, Faith. Taste it? I know. Thought about it. Sometimes I like to live life on the wild side. It does say world's best lasagna by itself. So I almost want to leave it. Hey! I do like lasagna, and so does Ryan. This is Heavenly Wave's requested recipe. By the way. You cray-cray? I mean, you already knew that, though. That's not new information. I normally would, but like, now I feel like being stubborn and not doing it. This is my flaw. Sleeping in is always nice. Mine was pretty good. Just hung out with friends and went to the movies yesterday. Nice. If you ever do a cooking stream in a different state, I'll have to get you to make a roux lasagna for comparison purposes. What's a roux? Oh, because kangaroo is banned in California but allowed other places. Well, I don't want to get burned, Mouse Chunky. Well. So this is what Noobs is making for the holiday? Just for a Monday. Kangaroo mice. I always ordered a lap. I also ordered a laptop late last week. Was an amazing deal, but they canceled on Saturday. What? Can they do that? I feel like that doesn't seem allowed. What? Floating microwave? I mean, it's installed in there. I don't know. I'm not sure what that term means. That was really hot. I've made lasagna before, yeah. I like to make it with the oven ready noodles. But I didn't get those today because I was like, I'm gonna do it without the oven ready noodles because I like that these have ridges or like squiggles. Wait, what? Is that allowed? That seems crazy to me that they would price it. Like, I wonder if you could complain to Amazon if you bought it on Amazon and say like it was listed at this price. Because don't they have to honor the price that they listed it at? Are there terms for that? You maybe have already looked into that. That seems a little shady to me. I feel like that's too high. Put it lower. Freed the cord a little so we can do Meowky Cam now. They can cancel for pricing errors? Oh, that seems... That's upsetting. I'm sorry. Meowky can. Baby. Oh, Meowky. So handsome. Who's a baby? He's a loaf of bread right now. Meowk. Oh. Hang on. Let's do this. There we go. Meowky. Aww. Aww. What a good baby. It's very zoomed in, so it's like a little blurry. It's supposed to be this camera, but... Oh my goodness. Yeah. Excuse me. Ooh, sorry, baby. He's dusting the fridge with his tail. You can sleep up to 24 hours a day. That doesn't seem healthy. We're currently waiting on this sauce to simmer for a while. In the meantime, oh, what, baby? What? What? I have to change the camera. Oh, he yawned and I missed it. There. I mean, we're talking about someone who thinks cannons are musical instruments. Are you gonna go back? You go lay back down? Oh, what a sweet boy. What a sweet boy. Sweet. Stir the tomato? Don't worry, I got it. Sweet boy. You want a treat? You want a treat? You want a treat? Okay, stay. No, stay. Oh, he only has 3 teeth, in case you guys didn't know. So when he yawns, try to find the 3 teeth. He won't yawn right now because he's going to be in focus mode. He's purring super loud. Oh, are you ready to shake? Is that why you're doing that? You ready to shake? Oh, you're so smart. You twirl. Okay. Twirl. Sit. Shake. Shake. Okay, wait, hold on, try this. High five. High five. That's kind of cute. You just do a different angle. Cat smarter than streamer. Excuse me. Twirl. Sit. High five. No, that's the wrong. This way. High five. High five. High five. What? My hand. He like pulled it toward him to like bite because he thought the treat was there. Good boy. Good boy. That's it. All done. The laser focus on the That's the only reason he does the twirl. He's following the treat, but. Yeah, he's got me trained. He's the best cat. He's my favorite cat. So cute. Good boy. Good boy. Now he's gonna clean himself. Go ahead. Take a bath. No one's watching. It's safe. Yeah, he is. Okay, let's take a look here. I'm trying to turn it down a bit. But let me see. I'm just trying not to get splattered by tomato sauce. It's looking good. There we go. The printer, I think he ran out of dye. Oh. Yeah. I think I put another half a teaspoon of salt in there. Use just a little bit more. And some garlic. Maybe some garlic salt. I'm gonna just add in some straight garlic too. Oh, he's done. He's done. He got his treats. Well, that's why I hadn't given him his treats yet, because I knew he would leave once I gave him his treats. That's his game. Maybe even a little bit more. Hello? I'm gonna have to clean this sink. All the tomato sauce and stuff is staining the white a bit. I feel like maybe it needs a little more sugar too to cut. There's kind of like a tartness that's a little bit too much. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt. I'm gonna turn this down all the way. Salt. Yuki, come here. Come sit with me. Good boy. Are you eating your food? Disposable pots? No. I'm not even sure that's a thing. And then you're going to say anything is disposable if you believe hard enough or something. Okay, let's try it now. Okay, yeah, that's better. Did it. No, just now. I know what you mean. All the rest of the time, I never know. Mystery. See, look how angry it is. It's like splattering against the pot really bad. Ever put empty delivery boxes? Yes, I did that yesterday. It was a little small. He couldn't quite fit into it, but sometimes he'll put himself into really small boxes if he can. Or like, I remember we had like a Vicks Vapor Rub thing one year, and it was like a tiny box like this, and he literally just put his front paws in it and sat there. And I was like, What? This is such a cat thing to do. That's quite a color too. Thanks. I see what you did there. Maybe I'll prep the garlic bread. I'm not gonna make it right now, and I don't think I'm gonna actually make the lasagna right now. I'll have it ready to go, and then I'll put it in the oven. Right before dinner, because we don't eat till around 7. So if I end in the next couple, like, hour or whatever, that would be way too soon to make it. I mean, we could reheat it, but I kind of want to take it out of the oven and have it be fresh.
Hey, go eat your lunch.
Okay, if they fits, they sits, just like a normal cat. I'm kind of surprised he's still sitting there. Oh, he's not. He's gone now. Meowk. What do I... There would be a better way to do that, but I'll just let it be for now. Just need Miyaki to get through the next, like, 45 minutes-ish. He's being really needy right now. I can tell he wants attention. Cats love to sit in squares, even though... Oh, yeah, I've heard if you put... I really want to try that and make a square with tape. I've never tried that, and I've seen people do that, and I'm really curious. That's so funny. I could do it and then report back to you guys. Does it have to be a dark square? Could I use masking tape? Or does it have to be like dark duct tape or something? So would I. Okay. Hang on. I'm gonna try this because it's darkish and it won't be damaging. I don't know how wide to make it. That seems good. I'm gonna cut it in half too so that I can, maybe that's hard to do. I'll just do it. Put the square on the roof. Okay. I'm gonna put it somewhere random to see if he'll go there. Hold on. Oh, I would love to take him. He would not love that, Rogue. I would love that. little rectangle. He's definitely gonna notice that. I don't know if he's gonna go get it, but I'll go look really quick. Let me think really quick. Hang on. Yeah, PayPal's definitely not called me back. Thanks, guys. Super helpful. Let me see if I can log in now. She was like, I can call you back in an hour or two. And I was like, will you please actually call me back? Because I've had a lot of issues with this. And I don't want to wait on hold for 45 minutes again just to like have you guys tell me it's fixed again when it's not fixed. She's like, yes, I will call you back. And I was like, okay, thank you. Talk to you then. It has now been at least 3 hours. So who even knows? This is after waiting on hold like a lot hours just waiting on hold. Oh, they're real people I'm talking to. It takes me like a ton of waiting, and I request a call back, and then I'll like answer, or like this today I missed the call back. I was about to click go and they like hung up. It only rang a couple times. We attempted to call you. See? Yeah, it was like a super short thing. It was like, I don't know. I'm just like, I'm getting to like my breaking point when it comes to dealing with them. I've done stuff with them before, like customer service things, and they've been okay. Good, in fact. However, not right now. And it's still locking me out. So, for those who don't know, my PayPal got hacked over the weekend. But it was a new PayPal I had set up that only had like $1 in it. I hadn't set up any like two-factor authentication or anything. Actually, I thought I had. But anyways, whatever happened, somebody hacked it and like created a new account, so it looked like I still had an account that I could log into, so I didn't realize what was going on right away. Yeah. Come here, Bianca. Okay. Actually, he's like curled up on the bed now. I'm not gonna bug him. I'll let him like look at it later, because right now if he's settled and not crying, I'm happy. Faith, oh my goodness, that took like every ounce of energy to go up against Cox Cable. Oh my goodness. That was before some of you guys have joined the community, but at our old apartment condo, we had like the wiring of the cable. I can't remember exactly what it was, but the way that like everything was wired was like an older way, and it needed to be updated, but we had to get approval from like the HOA and they wouldn't approve it. So all I could do was just work with the internet that they gave us. But they came out and checked the boxes, they checked like the like lines, they checked everything, and they're like, yeah, we don't see anything wrong. Like everything seems like we're testing upload speeds. And I was like, okay, the problem isn't like 1 second in time. Like, yeah, I can get like a good upload speed. But like if you actually track the upload speed, it's like dropping, and so like my stream was dropping out, and they like didn't believe me, and that was I think months of basically like saying, no, I have like the ping plotter documenting your connection dropping out all the time, and like sending that to people and like proving it, and I had to escalate it all the way to the like, was it the president of Southern California, Cox? Like I was talking like directly with him because I had to escalate it so far. And then like once he got involved, they brought out some better people, but even still, they like sent out another guy. One guy was actually really honest and trying to help me. Of the United States, yes. I can't remember what his title was. It was, I think maybe it was the vice president of Southern California. Of like Cox Cable. It wasn't like a real president. That's why I went to DC. Yeah. But then they sent somebody over. So there was one guy that was trying to help me, and he was like basically saying, yeah, they're dishonest. Like, he was kind of giving me that information and trying to help me. He was the only person that was trying to help me in the company. And he was one of their, like, sort of senior tech guys. And he was trying to help me figure it out. But I think they figured out that he was kind of, like, enabling me. And so they sent another guy with him. And that guy tried to, like, bowl over me and talk to me like I didn't know what was, you know, it's a tech thing. Like, I know it's, like, but the funny thing was, I was like spitting back information because I had learned so much at this point about how everything worked. I was like, that's not true because of this, this, and this. And he'd be like, oh, well, this. And I'm like, no, that can't be the case because we did these tests and I have the documented proof. And so he was like, okay, let's run a speed test. So we ran a speed test and he's like, look, the upload's great. And I was like, yeah, that's your LA server. Change that to your Orange County server. And that was the problem because that's the one that mine defaulted to. And he did the Orange County and it was like a low upload speed. And he like had nothing. And then I think he even still tried to like weasel out of it. And I was like, no, you have the proof. And I like, as he's doing it, I'm like taking pictures because I was like, he's going to claim that this didn't happen. And then like the nice guy, Ray, was just in the corner, like kind of just being really subdued because I think he was probably told like not to be part of it anymore because he was helping me. But isn't that really frustrating? Eventually they upgraded me to like a higher plan. I think their Orange County servers had a problem, but they didn't want to fix it or something. So yeah, that was so much energy, and I don't like confrontation. My eyes like twitching just thinking about how hard that was because I had to like hold people accountable and be like, no, like I don't accept this, like we're paying this much a month. And they're like, well, if you look at the fine print, it says up to this amount of upload speed. We don't guarantee that speed. I was like, it's not even half of what I'm paying for. That's not okay. If it's just like a couple of points, sure, that makes sense. But you can't like say it's 30 and give me 10. So anyways. Yeah, in person. I also figured out to call the Cox, there was a different line that I would call that was like their, like a different customer line that I somehow like found, and I'd get directly to like the techs who knew what they were talking about rather than like the automated system where you talk to like a low level person that's just trying to get you off the phone, and then if you really cause a problem, they'll maybe bump you up to like somebody, and then you don't actually talk to anybody that's helping you. So I found another number somehow. So they used to, because I remember it was in the contract, because I cited the contract. It said up to these speeds. And yeah, but that was a few years ago at this point. It was really frustrating. It makes me feel like I have to become a person that I don't like to get what I need from dishonest or like pushy companies. And I've noticed too, if I have Ryan do the calling, he does not have the same issues that I have. So there is some there are some assumptions made about females and like what they know or don't know. Like I've had that with car mechanics. I've had that with tech things where people will like be like, oh, she probably doesn't understand. We can like price gouge or whatever. Up to is the worst words ever. I even had to threaten to report them to, what's the Better Business Bureau. And then I think there was another one that I was talking about. That's when I started getting a little bit more action. So I was like, these are shady practices. You guys are being shady. This is not good business. I just hate that you have to become really assertive and or aggressive for business calls to like fight for like your basic customer service or basic customer rights or just like a basic level of help. It's really bizarre to me. I don't know why. So when you actually talk to a customer service number that's like, yeah, just do this, this, and this, and it works, and you're like, wow, you're amazing. Up to 100% off. Our sales are, yeah, actually that'd be kind of hilarious if they said up to these speeds. And I'm like, okay, you're giving me 50% of that. Are you going to take 50% off the bill? That would be really funny. Next time. Although I'm not having any issues now because we moved to a new place and it's like wired a newer way or something. Okay. Let's see. Bring a large pot of lightly salted water to a boil. Cook lasagna noodles in boiling water for 8 to 10 minutes. Drain noodles and rinse with cold water. In a mixing bowl, combine the cheeses, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Just gonna start getting things ready. We're not baking the lasagna on stream because I want it fresh for dinner. But is your recipe on the microwave? Yes. That's why I'm staring at the microwave. It looks kind of funny. Okay, so I need to boil the noodles first. Yo Miller, I don't know who that is. I haven't done this one before. It's a recipe that one of my subs requested. It's just the name of it. We'll see. Oh, I'm getting sleepy. I'm not yawning. Chat, it's you. I'm not yawning. You're yawning. Go to sleep. I haven't been getting probably enough sleep. Also lunch. Oh yeah, that's probably another reason I'm tired. I'm gonna see how quick, like once I can get this assembled, I'll call it a stream. I know I haven't listened to them in a while, and I felt like it after this weekend. I was like, that's like my, it's not always an indication that I've had a stressful day or week, but sometimes it's like my comfort music. So possibly if I'm listening to them, I might have been not feeling great. Consumers just have to advocate for themselves and not take things for granted. Good skill to have. I hate like I will try to be just assertive and say like, no, I want it done this way. Or like, no, I need to talk to a manager. If you can't approve this, I need to talk to a manager. It's like it'll be something that they're like, oh, I'm not able to do that for you. And I'll be like, okay, can your manager do that? So like, if it's something they're like, oh, I can't approve that whatever, like say they charged you extra and I'm like, okay, I need to get that refunded. And they're like, oh, I can't do that. I'm like, okay, who can do that? And they're like, oh, okay, no, they won't be able to do it either. And so sometimes you just have to like be like, please just let me speak to a manager. And then like they keep going. Sometimes you just have to get almost aggressive for them to be like, okay, yeah, I'll do that. It's almost like they're taught to be waiting for people to get aggressive. They're like, when they're angry, then you can transfer them. You have to wait until they're angry. So if you're trying to stay calm, you won't get anywhere. That's how it feels, at least. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe like if anybody in the chat has managed to get all the through all of those things with a very calm demeanor. As a female, I would also clarify. As a male, Ryan has like an easier time, to the point where I've actually had him make calls for me because I know he'll be more respected or like not pushed around as much, which is unfortunate. You know the Foo Fighters and Nirvana? Yes. But this is also not a music stream. So it's true, you might be in the wrong stream, if that's what you're looking for. New here. In your opinion, what's the most important step ingredient in order to make a really great lasagna? I think a balance of flavors in the sauce, because you can have a lot of different. You can use like different types of meat, but as long as the sauce feels like full-bodied flavor and balanced, I think that's probably the most. And plenty of cheese, lots of cheese, and don't forget to salt things. Salt might be one of the most important ingredients that people either forget or just like do too little of. You don't have to over salt things, but salt things enough that it makes the flavors pop. If you become aggressive, we transfer you to escalations line. Well, that's like Cox Cable was so. That's all that would help me get through to anybody was if I sounded upset. If I said like, I am upset at this point, so you need to transfer me to somebody. So otherwise I will find you, and I have a special set of skills, sir. Yeah, I mean, I'm not an expert. Cassius, this is actually a recipe I've never done before, so we'll see. It's just called World's Best Lasagna. I will find you, and I will hurt you enough that you will not do this again. It's up to you. No, I'll kill you. I was trying not to be too violent, even though that's the quote. I'm excited to see if Miyauki goes for the little like rectangle I put on the ground. I put a rectangle out of painter's tape on the ground because we want to see if he will go and lay inside of it, because it's a cat and they like boxes or squares. So I'll let you guys know. I'll try to get a picture. Playing interference for the people who can do the things. Yes, because they probably have a lot of people that all they need to do is like turn it off and turn it on again. I'm sure they get so many people like that. And so they have to have somebody fielding the calls. But I try to say, like, I've been dealing with this for months and I need to be sent to, like, I know which place I need to be sent to. So I'll like specifically ask for the department, or just mention that I have like the personal number of the vice president of the United States. Just kidding, of Cox. Southern California. Only Southern California division. Oh my goodness, no, I just remembered. I was talking to him, and I was starting to look for the contact info of all of California, because he was starting to brush me off. And so I think I said I am going to escalate this to like the full California, like the heads of the California Cox team, if you can't help me, because he just like. It was so shady. It was really upsetting. They are not a very honest company, at least the people I dealt with. There was one person that was nice. Yeah. Okay, Francais. Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't see that commercial. Oh, you know why I take that seriously? Because some people will come in, they'll be like, oh, you don't know this? I am leaving. So I've just gotten used to people saying that and then like actually leaving. So I don't want people to be here if they don't want to be here. But if they want to be here, they are more than welcome. I wish well, I don't know enough to say I work in IT, but I wish I wish I had that card up my sleeve. Bring a pot of lightly salted water to a boil. Cook noodles in boiling water for 8 to 10 minutes. Strain and rinse with cold water. Okay, let's mix the ricotta cheese. Where did it go? Okay. Is there a little tab? Come on. No? It's gonna work? No. Can't grab it. I'm gonna have to cut it. Yeah, I was like trying not to use a knife, but thought I could do it myself. I was being stubborn. Maybe tonight he'll go in the square. I hope he loafs in it. Me too.